38 years old. He knows he doesn't have much time left, and he wants to make a statement by handling Caleb Plant, a guy that he said he does not respect, not impressed by. He says he's got good boxing skills, but he knows that he hits harder than Plant, and he is going to show him here tonight. He said, I predict I'm going to stop him. There's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, they both have been talking quite a bit. As for Plant, he's looking to bounce back from his fight from Canelo Alvarez. Had quite a year, even though he hasn't fought since November of 2021. Obviously he's married to Jordan Plant. They welcomed their first child, Charlie Lynn Plant, back in August, so just a few months old. So we want to congratulate Jordan Plant and Caleb Plant on their child, and he said, I'm back to business. It's time to get going. Tail of the tape, 30 years of age is Caleb Plant. Still a lot of fights ahead for him. Anthony Dirrel, not so much, 37 years old, and he is on the brink of hanging him up, but again, said he wants to get to the top one more time. He has the height advantage, has the weight slightly over, and the reach just by a bit, so nearly identical there. Dirrel does hit hard. He's coming off a knockout victory over Marcos Hernandez. That was on the Canelo Plant undercard. A nasty knockout. It was a highlight reel type of knockout for Dirrel. He is 34-2-2 with 25 knockouts. From Flint, Michigan. He's trained by Sugar Hill Stewart. Javon Sugar Hill is his trainer. As for Plant, not only did he welcome a new child, he also welcomed a new trainer. He had a longtime trainer in Justin Gambert, but they parted ways after the Canelo Alvarez fight, and he welcomed Stephen Breadman Edwards into his camp alongside his father, Richie Plant, who's always been in his side. Said that he feels like this has been a great adjustment. He says they've been going to work every day. Breadman said that it's been a pleasure to train Caleb Plant. Said that he comes to work every day, he works hard, no excuses, and he's there. And he says that's all you can ask for from a fighter. And you see Plant just blew Dirrel a little bit of a kiss there. Oh man, I can't wait for this one. Some have even said that this may be fight of the night with the bad blood that is there. And we are almost set. Here is Jimmy Lennon Jr. as he gets you going for the WBC Super Middleweight Showdown, a title eliminator between two former world champions, Anthony the Dog Dirrel and Caleb Plant. They're set to get going.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York, Premier Boxing Champions presents the co-main event of the evening, sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers can bet $5 to win $100 instantly. Download the app, use the code GLOVES, and get in on tonight's action. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC, the president Mauricio Suleiman. Judging at ringside, we have Kevin Morgan, Robin Taylor, and Steve Weisfeld. All right, fans, here we go with a battle of former super middleweight world champions. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Super Middleweight World Title Eliminator. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks, red and black trim, fighting out of and representing his home of Flint, Michigan. He weighed in at 167 3/4 pounds with a record of 34 wins, 2 losses and 2 draws. He has 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the current world rank contender and the former 2-time super middleweight champion of the world, introducing Anthony the Dog Dirrel. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing tan trunks with red and green trim, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada by way of Nashville, Tennessee. He weighed in at 167 1/4 pounds with a record of 21 wins and 1 loss. He has 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current world rank contender and the former super middleweight champion of the world, Caleb Plant. And our referee in charge now to give instructions, Harvey Dock.
All right, Bouncer, you received your instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands, protect yourself at all times. Good luck to you.
Harvey Dock, our referee. 12 rounds, the WBC super middleweight title eliminator. We obviously know the undisputed king of this division, Canelo Alvarez. Both of these men want a shot at him. Caleb wants a rematch. Here we go. Plant versus Dirrel. The time for talking is over. Round 1. Plant coming out with the red and green trim. And the beige trunks, and there's a looping left from Plant coming out very aggressive. Dirrel kept reiterating throughout the lead up, he does not want Plant to get on his bicycle. He feels like Plant has run in a lot of his fights. Said, if you want a real fight, you're gonna step to me. And there's Dirrel again as Plant uses a jab as Dirrel tied up. Harvey Dock may have his hands full through these 12 rounds. It was a struggle to get Dirrel to let go of Plant. It's a good jab from Plant. As we all know, Dirrel with the big right hand. Plant was never knocked down in his career before he fought Canelo Alvarez. You always wonder how a fighter can bounce back after suffering their first knockout loss. It can be tough for fighters sometimes. They can still wear on them mentally. I don't see that to be the case for Plant. He's always been a strong-minded individual, great boxer, obviously former world champion, but again, you never know until you get hit. And you don't want to get hit by Dirrel too much. As we said, he carries some knockout power, 25 knockouts in his 34 victories. Dirrel using a feint. Plant looking to work the jab. In a way, Dirrel did compliment Plant. He said, you know, he is a good boxer. I'll give him that. But he doesn't feel like he's got the tools to defeat him. Another jab to the body by Plant. Left hook connected by Plant. He caught Dirrel, and now Dirrel swinging wildly on Plant. But Plant was able to avoid. And there's Plant with the shot to the body, both men tied up. Referee Harvey Dock had to warn Dirrel there. Said, stop on my break.
Listen for the bell. Time.
That's the end of round 1 between Dirrel and Plant.
Hey, stay nice and calm. Nice and calm. Listen, stop loading up on your hook so much, all right? Start shooting a straight right hand to the body. He's trying to come over your jab with a right hand to the body. With a right hand.
So I'm crossing over here. I don't reach that lane anymore. Just keep holding him right there. Keep check hooking. It'll come.
Down, time to work.
Good round. Don't try to shoot it so hard. Just shoot it.
Calm down a little bit. You up 1 round zip. You up 1 round zip. Everything's good.
Seconds out.
Plant won his IBF super middleweight title over Jose Uzcategui in January of 2019. Unanimous decision victory. On that night, he also proposed to now wife Jordan Plant. As for Dirrel, he's a 2-time WBC super middleweight champion. Won his first WBC title in August of 2014, a unanimous decision victory over Sakio Vika. And then he lost that title to Badu Jack in April the following year. Then he won his second title, a vacant title over Avni Yildirim. That was a technical decision, won on a technical split decision. That was a close fight, but came out victorious, won the second world title, and then lost it in his very next fights to David Benavidez. Lost via TKO in the 9th round due to a cut caused by Benavidez. Plant has said, you know, this was a fight. If he would have held onto his belts long enough, we could have unified. But he said this guy couldn't defend his belts, ever. And there's a right hand that Dirrel landed clean on Plant. That was right after Plant landed a huge jab flush on Dirrel. Now Plant going to the body of Dirrel. So both men have had long journeys in their career. Dirrel spoke down of Plant's resume, as we heard in the presser. Feels like Plant really hasn't fought anybody. It's hard to say that when you have Canelo Alvarez on your resume. As for Plant, he said, I fought nearly the same amount of world champions as Dirrel in half the fights. So you must think you're a bum. Back and forth these men have gone, and there's a good little body work from Plant. 30 seconds remain in round 2. This is our co-main event tonight here at Barclays Center.
Shot with the hooks. He going that way. We've been working on this with Daniel. Get your breathing. You see him getting frustrated. Just keep holding. You get your timing on it. But you got to throw them 3 punches for the timing, Anthony. You got to throw those 3 punches for the timing. They don't got to hit him. I just got to go like this. Bang, bang, bang. Just, you got to see his rhythm on the shot. Then you got the leg ready.
Stay clean on the inside.
There you heard Dirrel's trainer, Sugar Hill, tell Dirrel, you got to time him up on his rhythm. Look at his rhythm. Time him up. The gamesmanship between Dirrel and Plant is certainly there. You get the forearm from Dirrel. You get the taunting from Plant. You see Dirrel with a little bit of a smile towards Plant. Plant using his jab, and then a left hook backs Dirrel up. Landed clean on the chin there. And there's another body shot as he was able to duck underneath and counter to the body. Great exchange in favor of Plant. Plant trying to shake Dirrel. There's another body shot. Left hand as Dirrel and Plant again get tied up. There's another jab that backs Dirrel up for Plant. This is round number 6. So far, Plant has been outboxing Dirrel, but it certainly hasn't been easy, and Dirrel, again, carries the power. He has gotten close a couple of times on Plant. There's a shot to the body, a right hand. Countered beautifully as Dirrel tries to come up underneath with an uppercut. And Plant comes through the defense of Dirrel. He's got him along the ropes. There he has a jab. I think Dirrel's trying to bait Plant into the corner to counter. Plant, though, didn't throw and then utilizes the jab and touches him up from the outside. There's another jab to the body. Plant's jab has been superb tonight. And that was a punch that really frustrated Canelo Alvarez. Plant's jab was able to score points in that undisputed fight. There's another left hand, but Dirrel again. And there's Plant just mocking Dirrel. And Dirrel starting to mock Plant.
Stay calm, and don't get into a trading match. If you walk him down smart with your hands up. Stay calm and don't forget that body. Don't forget that body.
Watch the ice, fellas.
Don't forget that body. Stay nice and calm.
Watch the ice, guys.
We don't have no ice.
I'm good. Watch the ice in the corner. Watch the ice.
No, I want it in there. That's the spit joint.
So you saw both men mocking each other towards the end of that round.
Time.
Plant
Over here.
swinging wildly. Dirrel was running.
Let's go. Here we go.
Trying to mock Plant, saying he was getting on his bicycle. But Plant, again, boxing really nicely so far, halfway through. And there's a left hook that backs Dirrel up on the chin. Now Plant into the body. But you heard trainer Stephen Edwards tell Plant, let's not stoop to Dirrel's level. Keep boxing him. You're doing good. And there's Plant again, unloading a flurry. Tried the uppercut. Dirrel was able to avoid. There's a right hand that Dirrel got Plant on the shoulder there. There's another right hand again. The knockout blow to Plant was an uppercut from Canelo. That is what finished Plant. Dirrel's got a great uppercut. You wonder if that will be the shot for Dirrel. Dirrel with a little bit of frustration. Both men on a break. Dirrel yelling at Plant. Didn't like the way Plant was punching on the break. There's another jab that connected on the chin of Dirrel. And now Dirrel darts in with a jab on Plant. There's a right hand that got on the chin. Now Dirrel trying to walk Plant down. Plant tied up.
Whoa. Break clean. Don't fight over me.
Now Plant to the body. Both men tied up. Now Plant into the body, and there's a short right hand that connected on the chin. That was good work from Plant. Both men tied up. And now Plant into the body. Dirrel looks at referee Harvey Dock. There's Dirrel trying to bait him into the corner. Plant knows exactly what he's trying to do with a short left hook, and there's a right hand that backed Dirrel up. And Dirrel very frustrated as he walks back. And the frustrations are starting to grow with Dirrel.
You don't need power. Look at the speed you were talking. You just did it at the end of the round. You gotta scoot to him though. The man running around trying to bullshit you. You hear me? The man trying to bullshit you. But that motherfucker the runner just keep scooting to that motherfucker and jabbing, hooking him.
Oh, for sure.
You got him right where you want him, crossing his feet, but you're not putting enough pressure on him. Don't get to him and stop. Go through that motherfucker. Go through him, man. You know how to do that. That's a dog. You don't stop and try to let him punch you.
Get off. So make sure you don't get greedy. Don't get greedy.
Let's go, Cody. Back up.
Round 8. Plant comes out right away. Here's the records past 7, 9-1 for Plant, 6-2-2 for Dirrel. And now both guys get tied up again, and this is the second time they both go to the mat. Another quick jab from Plant. Plant to the body of Dirrel now. Both guys tied up. You heard Sugar Hill tell Dirrel, you're getting too much involved into the antics. You need to pressure him. And I would agree, if you're Dirrel, if you want to land one of those big power shots, you're not going to do it from the outside. Plant's too good, too savvy when he's got space and room to work. You need to pressure him, similar to how Canelo pressured Plant and wore him down in the later rounds. Plant with the looping right hand as they get tied up again. Now Plant into the corner. Dirrel now trying to go for it. And there's both men again tied up as Plant threw Dirrel down. And Dirrel with a nice little flip up to get back to his feet. Just kind of shows you the athleticism there for Dirrel. There has not been a boring round at all. I know the crowd may boo at times, but this is captivating action right now. There's Plant beautifully to the body. Missed upstairs, though, with the left hook. Dirrel has yet to land a big shot. That's what he's been relying on. That's what he relied on in the lead up to this fight. Felt like he had enough to hurt Dirrel, as now Plant again gets tied up with Dirrel. Straight right by Plant. Now another stiff jab from Plant as Plant starts to shrug his shoulders. There's another 2-3 jabs there as Plant ends the round strong again.
Caleb, how are you doing?
It's been scrappy thus far. You wouldn't expect anything less after the war words that they had. You see both guys taunting each other throughout. Dirrel tackled Plant to the ground there. Then you saw Plant with the looping straight left. I got a chuckle out of Dirrel, and then Plant again hit him with a looping left hook. And a right hand connected for Dirrel as Dirrel was really trying to put it towards Plant. Plant again taunting Dirrel. And then here is the takedown that Plant took Dirrel down. And then Dirrel did the kick out to get back to his feet. So a lot of action. And here we are in round 9. And now Dirrel really starting to put on the attack on Plant. Plant with 76 punches landed compared to Dirrel's 52. And now Plant, great combination there. Another jab by Plant, backing Dirrel up. Right hand that connected on Plant. And Plant may be hurt. Dirrel was able to connect with the right hand. Referee Harvey Dock warning Dirrel. Dirrel just showing his frustrations, but that was a great right hand that landed. Probably Dirrel's best punch of the fight so far. Plant goes to the body and then comes with the straight left right back to the chin of Dirrel. But Dirrel shrugs it off, but nonetheless, even though it may not be hurting him, it's scoring points. He's landing punches. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Dirrel needs to get back to the aggression that he showed earlier in this round. There's a flurry of a combination there. And a left hand connected by Dirrel as he now has Plant along the ropes.
Elbow down.
30 seconds remain here in round 9. I'd like to see Dirrel become a little bit more aggressive and pressure Plant. I don't think he's doing enough, and there is a right hand off the break from Plant. Got a warning from referee Harvey Dock. There's another body shot now, huge left, puts Dirrel down, one punch, good night. There's no love lost as you see Plant signaling that he's burying Dirrel. Oh my! Wow! There was a lot of talk coming from Dirrel and his camp that Plant had no power. It was repeatedly said on the build-up to this fight. Dirrel had no respect, and Dirrel still struggling to get up. Talk about an exclamation point by Plant as he truly made Dirrel eat his words. That will go on the top of Plant's highlight reel with the one-punch knockout for Dirrel. And that certainly has to feel good if you're Plant. Hearing from all the doubters, many people were talking about Plant's power. Said that he has no power, he can't really hurt someone. And that will be shown to all of his doubters and all of his critics. And Dirrel still struggling. Finally getting to his feet. And in a fight like this, with the words that were said, and I don't think either of these guys are going to be shaking hands after this. There was still a lot of bad blood. I don't see these guys embracing each other whatsoever. You see how amped trainer Stephen Breadman Edwards was with Plant. Plant, that has to feel good. Out of all the words that were said from a ton of people, he's making them eat crow tonight. And it looks like he is looking at Charlo. Will that be the next fight? There he is. Jamal wants it. Plant wants it. Let's do it for 2023. Why not? Here's the finish. A shot to the body and a left hook on the chin. Here's the slow-mo. Boom. Good night. Left hook to the body, upstairs, bam! A lot of people coming into this fight thought if anyone was going to get knocked out, it was going to be Plant because of the respect that the people had for Dirrel's power. And here's the reaction of Kayla's Plant, wife Jordan Plant. And Dirrel's still on the mat at this point, and Plant is burying Dirrel. There you see Dirrel. It's good to see him walk off on his own power. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official time of the stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 57 seconds in round number 9. A referee in charge, Harvey Dock, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of knockout, Caleb Plant.
Interview, can I get another picture? You raise it. Oh, sure. Thank you very much, Brian. Well, as you walked to the ring, you had a shirt that says you don't have a reason to hate me. I see the outfit change here, but now you do.
Yeah, thank you so much.
How satisfied are you with this, given the fact that I know you wanted to prove to the fans, you wanted to show people that you're a finisher?
Absolutely. First off, I want to thank God. I want to thank my wife and my team. I want to thank Al Heyman, Louise, Fox. I appreciate everybody coming out and supporting. And you know, this win felt good. I'm sure a lot of you been doing this, so you've heard about how much he hates me and, you know, calling me all out of type of names. He even said, you know, I'll never let a white boy beat me. But let me explain something to y'all. Skin color don't win fights. This wins fights. What's in here wins fights. And what I got in here and what I got in here was more than he had.
Your new trainer, Stephen Edwards, told me that he didn't want you to fight angry, and that Dirrel was fighting angry. He wanted you to fight focused. Did it surprise you how rough this fight got?
No, absolutely. I was in full control the whole time. My coach kept telling me just to be patient, ease in, don't listen to the crowd, stick to the game plan, and that's what we did. And then, boom, baby!
I believe, let's take a look at your handiwork. I believe it was a fake to the body and a beautiful left hand. Let's take a look here. What did you see, Caleb?
I see a boom, bing bong, good night, baby.
As you were standing over here in the corner post-win, I saw you talking to the 154-pound undisputed champion, Jermell Charlo. I know there's some unfinished business between you and David Benavidez. What would you like next, Caleb Plant?
Whatever. You know, I've been working hard. As a lot of you know, I had $1 through camp. I want to go home and spend the holidays with my wife and my family, and then we ready to make the biggest fight next. You know, I had a long layoff. I could have had a sparring session of a fight, but I wanted to come right out the Canelo fight and make a statement, and I'm going to keep picking one super middleweight off at a time until I get that rematch with Canelo, and I'm going to finish business.
Congratulations to you, Caleb. It's the revenge tour, he's calling it. Brian.
Charlie, I love you. I'll see you soon, baby.
Brian, back to you.
There's the wife of Caleb Plant as he shouted out their newborn, Charlie Plant, at the end there. And he was right. It was a boom, baby. And in New York City, there's no better moniker to call that knockout other than Bing Bong. We take a look at the highlights here. It was an entertaining fight. Both guys, there is a bunch of taunting tactics, and it was all finished with a bing bong type of a knockout. Caleb Plant, his left hook